to draw paper puppets. Let's draw a raccoon. I'm gonna start off with a curve. Now, if you have your paper puppets packet that I made for you, you can make the head a similar size to the snowman, the tiger, so that you can use them together. There's some ears. Now I'm gonna make the chin pointy. It's helpful to air draw if you're not sure where to put your line. And look, it's a little lopsided, but that's okay, all right? Okay, I'm gonna put the nose right here. It's like a little triangle. And the mouth. Now, I'm gonna make some markings at the top of the head. I'm gonna make them go right to here. So from here to here. And then, you know how raccoons have almost like a mask? I am going to draw that band that goes across their eyes like this. Okay. Now I want to make eyes, so I'm going to draw a circle and another circle and another circle. Circle, circle, circle. And then I'm going to color in this part. So there's a highlight. There we go. Mr. Raccoon. Now you can draw little eyebrows if you want to make him look more expressive. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna make Mr. Raccoon have an oval shaped body, and he's gonna be wearing a sweater. I'm gonna draw a little line here, and then I'm gonna draw his little belly peeking out. Some little decorations on his sweater. And I can color these in later to make it extra special and fun and interesting. There we go. Now, I'm gonna draw his arms. I'm gonna draw his arms like he's wearing a sweater. And his arms are just gonna be going straight. I'm rounding it at the top. Now, those are slightly a different size from each other, but that's actually okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna give him a thumb and a hand and 2 fingers. There we go. Now for his legs, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna try to draw one similar for the other leg. Pretty close. I think I want him to have boots on. So I'm gonna make some lines to make it look like boots. I think I'm gonna put another line here. And then I want some decorations on this part of the sweater too. There we go. There is my Mr. Raccoon. I can color Mr. Raccoon in, and then I can cut him out. I can use the accessories like a scarf, a hat, all sorts of stuff with Mr. Raccoon. Okay, I'm gonna draw a porcupine, a cute little porcupine. Here we go. I'm gonna start with the little nozzle. This is where the nose and mouth is gonna go. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot to color in the nose and draw the highlight. There we go. Okay, so nose is like a triangle. I'm gonna draw it really similar to the raccoon. Now, highlight. Okay, now I'm gonna draw some eyes. Right now this could be almost any animal, right? I'm gonna make him looking that way. Here's the highlight, color around it, highlight, color it in, around. And I think I would like him to have some eyelashes, him or her. Maybe some eyebrows. And then I'm gonna draw the face. I'm gonna make it kind of like a heart shape. Just a little rounded at the edge. Now I'm gonna make ears for my little porcupine. And what else do I need? Spikes, right? I need spikes. Okay, I'm gonna make the spikes start here. There we go, spikes. Okay, now for the body. It's an oval. He's got a belly. And of course, he has spikes. There we go. Now for Mr. Porcupine's or Miss Porcupine's arms. I could make them curve. Could draw like an L. Claws. Or I could make them straight, or I could make one curved and one straight. Which one do you like better? Now I'm going to draw feet. You can make your feet any way you want. I made boots. Dun, 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 dun. Porcupine and raccoon. Now, these can be colored in any way you want. Be creative and have fun. I'm gonna color my raccoon and my porcupine. I think I'm gonna start off with my raccoon. So I'm gonna use some grays, some browns, some purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. Oh my gosh, I can use so many colors. You can use whatever colors you want. You can make your raccoon look like a raccoon colored raccoon, or you can make it creative and colorful. I'm gonna make my raccoon look kind of raccoon-like. Imagine that. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color the little mask. And I'm gonna use black. but I'm not coloring totally solid. Do you see how I'm using light pressure on the crayon? And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with purple. I wonder if I have a sparkly purple. Got a sparkly blue. Sparkly indigo. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. These are glitter crayons that I found. I'm gonna use indigo. Now this is gonna darken it up, but also add a little bit of color, so it's not just black. It's actually like a really dark blue. Ooh, I like that. Taking my time, and I'm doing my best. Okay, now I'm thinking as I'm going about what other colors I'm going to use here. I think I want to make this part of the raccoon like a light gray, so there's contrast between this part and the eyes. So I'm going to go in, color it like a light gray up here too. And then I want this part to be a little darker. I wonder what color I should make the inside of the ears. Should I do purple? Pink? Ooh, how about this? This is like a pinky purple. It's a good compromise. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little dark in the middle to give it a little more dimension. Ooh, I like that. Okay, now I want this part and the ears to be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go in with a little black, but I'm using it really lightly. And I'm gonna go back over that with my gray, and it's gonna darken it up. So here we go. This way, your gray is gonna be a little bit darker than the gray crayon because there's black mixed in with the gray. So you can see you can get some really different colors just from using the same crayon. Look at how light this is. Look at how dark this is. It's the same crayon. One, I just added a little gray, and one, and also I'm pressing harder. And I want to smooth out this lighter gray. And the way that I'm going to smooth it out is I'm going to use white. So here's my white. I'm going to go in and color over it. Do you see how that looks a little bit smoother? Crayon is made from wax. So what we're doing is we're literally coating the paper with wax and we're kind of pushing it around. Crayons are a great art material. A lot of times we think of crayons as a childhood art material, but actually many professional artists also use crayons in their artwork. Okay. I got a little blue and I'm scraping it off with my fingernail. I also got a little on the nose. I'm scraping it off. You can do that. You can scrape the wax off. Okay, I think I want it a little bit darker on the edges, just so it shows that the face is round. So I'm gonna go in then just add a little black all along the edges. And then guess what I'm gonna do? Blend it. Blending it with my gray. And then my white. I'm gonna scrape some of this off because I went a little too far. There we go. I like that. A little too much here. So I am scraping it right off. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna do, even that out. Same thing over here. I'm gonna make these hands gray. I'm gonna make them look round by adding dark to the edges. There we go. Same thing here. Gray. Dark edges. And I'm blending it in. There we have it. Okay, I forgot about the belly. I want this part of the belly to be a lighter gray and this part to be darker. Right now they look the same. I can add some black into that. Blend it in. There we go. I think I'm going to make this a little darker to light and blend with the white. There we go. Okay, now you can color in your sweater any color you want. I'm thinking greens and blues maybe? Or do you think that this raccoon looks like he needs oranges and reds? I'm kind of feeling the oranges and reds. And remember, you do what you want. It's your work. Your artwork does not have to look like my artwork. And I don't even want it to. I want your artwork to look how you want it to look. Okay, here we go. I like making these lines because then you can color it in different colors, which is pretty fun. It's almost like you made your own coloring book. I think I want an orange sweater. This is a glitter crayon. You can't really see the glitter. Not too well. I'm gonna make that bottom stripe. I think I want more lines. It just adds more interest. Should I do that here at the top where there might be like a collar? There we go. I'm gonna make that part purple. I'm gonna cut this out so I don't care if I go outside the lines. It's not gonna matter, so I'm gonna cut it off. Should I go really crazy and make these green dots, or should I keep it all warm colors? Yeah, I think I want to keep it warm colors. Warm colors are like yellows, oranges, pinks, purples. Cool colors are like greens, blues. I'm gonna make this part yellow. What should I do that stripe? That wavy line? Maybe a different red? Or is that too similar because this is red? Maybe a different orange? This is a different orange than that, but it looks the same. I don't know if I love that. I think it's okay though. I'm gonna make this a different red. It's violet red. It has a little bit of blue in it. It's red with a little bit of blue in it. So it looks a little violet. And I think I'm gonna do that top purple again. And I'm gonna go really crazy and make this dot yellow. Okay, I'm gonna make this whole thing yellow. And then I'm starting to think about the boots. Like as I'm coloring, I'm really thinking about my choices. I'm not just grabbing a crayon and doing it. I'm thinking about what I want it to look like. I think I want this guy to look like an alpine climber. And I think I want his boots to be brown. Or should they be black? Because he's a raccoon. Or they could be brown and black. I can compromise with myself. So here's some browns. All right, I wish I had a silver for the bottom. Ooh, maybe I should make the bottom red. Should I give him some red bottoms? Ooh, I like that. That's so funny. Okay, he's gonna have a darker brown heel, toe, and then I'm gonna make this purple. Because why not? You can do whatever you want. Oh my gosh. He's kind of cute. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this little feller out. You guys wanna know a secret? I practiced first. You know, I always tell you I mess up all the time. Sometimes I practice. Oh. I missed a lot of spots. Okay. So if you ever feel like maybe it looks really easy for me when I'm doing a demonstration, just remember that the reason it looks easy is because I've practiced a whole bunch. And if you want it to look easy for you, you can practice. And it's really good for you to practice because it's good for your brain. Grow that brain, my friend. By drawing and creating. It's okay to watch movies and play video games, but you don't want to do it too much. You want to appreciate other people's art in movies and video games, but you also want to make your own art. Oh, look at how different those legs are. This one's much bigger. Oh, I don't like what I did. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, now I'm not gonna color with a black Sharpie right here on this edge. The reason why is that it'll ruin the Sharpie. If you draw on top of crayon with Sharpie, you're gonna destroy your Sharpie. So don't do that. So I'm using crayon instead. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna save these little pieces because this is really nice paper that I'm using. And I can definitely make some accessories for my raccoon. You know what raccoons eat? Garbage. They eat garbage. Do they ever get into your garbage can? Do they climb in and eat your garbage? When I was growing up, we had this metal cage for our garbage. We kind of lived out in the country, and the raccoons would always get in the garbage, and they just made a huge mess. They would spread it out all over the yard. It was gross. And then you had to pick it up again. That's no fun. So we actually had a cage that the garbage cans were inside of, and it locked. There was a little lock, and the raccoons couldn't get in. But guess what? They figured out how to open the lock. They're very smart. Raccoons are super smart. So we had to keep on figuring out different ways to lock this cage, the garbage can cage, so that the raccoons would not make a mess. Now, there's raccoons outside of my house, but the garbage cans are much better. The design of them is really good, and the raccoons cannot get in. Okay, let's see. It's kind of cute. Look at that. What do you think? Hey. Did you guys play Animal Crossing? Does it look like Tom Nook? Is Tom Nook a raccoon? I don't even know. He might be. You guys tell me what kind of an animal Tom Nook is, if you know. Okay? I should know that because I used to play Animal Crossing with my son. It was a little thing we did together. Okay, there we go. Look at how cute he is. Hi, guys. Okay, so imagine animating this little raccoon. Wouldn't that be so fun? I hope you enjoy it. Now, you can also color your porcupine however you want. cut it out, and then you can make them play together. Two little forest friends. Have fun!